Let's get ourselves connected. It's gonna get yourself connected.
Hey, welcome to the show. You know, AJ, I think you really hit it on the head when you said that people are spending a lot of time in the office, 40, 60, sometimes 80 hours. And, you know, I'm just finding it interesting talking to a lot of business owners, you know, how their employees are blending their kind of personal lives in, you know, especially with things, social media like Facebook and what have you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge debate out there right now on whether or not, you know, you should allow social media in the workplace. We've got things like...
I say no.
You say no right off the bat. I know. AJ's like all serious business. But there is a really good argument, I think, for especially for sales teams and marketing teams and kind of creating that interaction where you can get to know your clients and potential business partners on a little bit more of an intimate level. And it kind of breaks down those barriers in the workplace a little bit and sometimes allows you to get those deals a little bit faster.
The only thing I'm worried about is that they just haven't figured out, you know, they've got sites like LinkedIn, which are supposed to be for business people. So if anyone calls me from LinkedIn, I'm like, blah, you know, it's boring. They just want to tell you something, right? But then you talk about, well, let's include it in Facebook. And so it's like, yeah, sure, I talk to people I work with on Facebook, but it's also all your friends on there. So now, like, you've got people doing, like, this is my weekend plans and da-da-da-da. It's
almost like they need to separate the two of them within Facebook so you can have your work profile and your personal profile and there's not that overlap. Because there's that huge debate, too, about employers now will go and they'll sometimes Google people or they'll search for them on Facebook beforehand. Yeah. And if you've got a picture of yourself up there doing things that perhaps are not the most professional, like a beer in your hand, or
and you'll get hired to get connected.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of a sad commentary, really. Yeah. But you know, when I look at some of our salespeople, like the best ones use Facebook all the time. We have this one sales girl, and I swear to God, she spends 4 hours a day on Facebook. And in most companies, that would get her butt fired. Yeah. But she's our top salesperson, and it's because she's basically using all her contacts. If she wants to get into a certain company, she just asks her world of friends, and she gets a warm lead.
I should have brought my notebook. I want to get that person's name. And but you know, if you are worried about these applications in the business, honestly, if you think that people are wasting too much time, it's pretty interesting some of the things you can block out through your network. You can actually say that people can't get to Facebook or can't get to MSN Messenger simply by just setting up your firewall the right way.
But I think it's important, though, you know, with the amount of hours we're asking people to spend in the workplace, their home lives and their personal lives are being blended in there. So I think there's got to be some sort of give and take with that. You know, obviously it can go to an extreme, especially with Messenger and stuff. That stuff drives me crazy. But, you know, the balance, I don't know what that balance is, but there has to be something.
Well, and I think that hits on a really good point, and it's just this whole idea of creating a great, fun corporate culture. We're seeing more gaming in the workplace and all of those types of things. So if the people are expected to work so many hours, you want to create an environment that they're going to enjoy and they're really going to embrace. And I think that giving them the freedom, or a little bit more freedom, to choose these things is going to keep them happier.
I don't know about gaming. Like, I was in a company where we did a lot of gaming, and we didn't really get much work done.
No.
Well, you know what? We're going to get into the show here. We've got lots of great gadgets, and coming up next, we're going to have a look at the latest in Bluetooth headsets from Nokia.